You've been snapping your fingers your whole life, right? But what if I told you you've been doing it all wrong? According to the material we're digging into today, there's a hidden power in that simple action, a secret geometry that can, get this, literally command your reality. So let's break it down.
First, let me ask you a question. Just think about it for a second. What's the single fastest move your body can make? A punch? A kick? Maybe blinking your eye? What do you think?
The answer, and this is backed by science, is the finger snap. It is a movement so incredibly fast, the source material we're looking at says it's even more rapid than the wing beat of a hummingbird. Wild, right? And to put that into perspective for you, a single snap is about 20 times faster than blinking your eye. It all happens in just 7 milliseconds. So what's really going on in that tiny, tiny fraction of a second? Well, it's way more than just physics. Yeah, we are moving way beyond simple physics here. The whole idea is that this isn't just a party trick, or a way to get a waiter's attention. It's being presented as something much deeper, like an ancient key. And that brings us to the core question of this whole thing. What if the way you place your fingers, the pressure you build up, and that sound you create, what if it's all actually a ritual, a way to tap into a geometric and even a planetary power that you hold quite literally in the palm of your hand? Okay, so let's look at this geometry. There's a really specific symbolism laid out for the fingers you use in a classic snap. It's not random at all. In fact, it's presented as a very precise alignment of powerful forces. And check this out. The thumb is said to represent Mars, the planet of will, of pure action, of raw energy. But the middle finger, that represents Saturn, the planet of structure, discipline, and limits. You see it? It's like fire and ice, meeting right there in your hand. So when you press your will, your Mars, up against that structure, your Saturn, the idea is you're not just creating physical friction. No, you're building up a powerful potential energy. You're basically loading a spring with your pure, focused intention. So how do we actually turn this cool concept into a real practice? Well, it's framed as this very precise ritual. It's called the Quantum Command Snap, and it's designed specifically for imprinting your intention onto reality. Here's how it's supposed to work. Okay, so it's broken down into 5 simple steps. First, you have to hold a single crystal clear intention in your mind. Then, you align those planetary forces we talked about, pressing the thumb against the middle finger. As you build that physical pressure, you're also pouring all of your intention into that one point of contact. Step 4 is the release. One sharp, crisp snap. But listen, the most important part is what comes next. You imprint your will into the brief, powerful silence that follows. And that brings us to the most subtle, but maybe the most powerful piece of this entire puzzle. See, it's not the sound that actually matters the most. It's what comes right after. It's all about the power of the void. To really get this, we have to look at this amazing Japanese concept called ma. It's the pause between the notes that actually creates the music. It's the empty space in a room that makes it useful. Ma represents that interval, that pause that's just pregnant with pure potential. This is the canvas for your command. So, let me be absolutely clear here. That snap creates a kind of sonic boom, right? A little crack in reality. But the command itself, it isn't delivered by the noise. The true power is found in the silence. That momentary vacuum, that ma that you just created with the snap, that is where your intention rushes in to fill the void. It's in that perfect instant of pure quiet that the universe supposedly gets your order. The snap, that's just the delivery system. So there you have it. The geometry is right there in your hand. The ritual is clear, and the real power is in the silence. The key, as it's suggested, is already with you. The power isn't somewhere out there. It's right here. So the only question left really is, are you ready to try it? Are you ready to take this idea and just see what it can do? To consciously use this simple, powerful action to maybe start shaping your world? For those of you who are ready, the source material wraps up with a very specific instruction. It says to affirm this knowledge by commenting with the exact phrase, "The command is in my hands." And that just leaves us with one last kind of provocative thought. If you really do hold this power, this incredible alignment of will and structure released into a creative void, what will you command first?